I think some of these are kind of buried where you can't even really tell.
And you can see the bone structure here.
I got 16.
16.
1, 2, 3, 4. You guys got your gun with you? We just had a pig walk out of the barn that's half burnt. What do we?
Is there any way to catch it?
We got it walking around with 14 goats and we got it walking around over here. I don't know. Walking out the fire. Right here.
See, why would the hay be over the top? Unless they just drop this in to feed the rest of them.
What's that bowl, John? That bowl?
Does that one look fresh? Well, we're about to find out here in a minute.
I can see an animal right along the shed over there. I just can't tell how long.
Is that guy still over there? Ask him if the bull is friendly or not.
He's not. Got any pictures over there, John?
Well, there's a dead animal on that side of the barn, but I don't feel comfortable walking over there and getting started.
If you can't see, there's a dead pig right here, but can't really tell. I'm guessing, I mean, this one looks somewhat fresh to where this one could have been smoke inhalation or whatnot. I can't see. It doesn't look like it's burned. Just don't see. I don't get how those would. A, they look too far gone, but also, why wouldn't they run out of this? Say it gets too hot or too smoky.
It's odd to me how there's feces all over on top of the
Yeah,
hay.
which means there's also a dead goat underneath the hay over here, which is weird unless they just brought this in and fed them this morning. Right up against the gate. Spitsies, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, he saw that one. Yeah, I think he took pictures of it.
This is bones.
that way.
I tried to move it.
Dead ones are in a separate pen over there.
They're two baby ones, yeah. I'm on to you.
Yep, I am too now. Is that a turtle?
Yeah.
Dead or alive?
Dead is just the case. Alright. Yeah.
Dead turtle.
Some remains left before it's the case. Just come on. Gretchen, can you be able to get us some of that back? Time? How friendly is your bull?
Oh, she's famous.
Oh, okay.
She's like a dog. She's actually
Oh, just a long
she's
one?
actually a cow. No, she's supposed to be a miniature Hereford.
That's a miniature Hereford?
I said supposed to.
Oh.
That's
Looks like
how we bought her. We bought her as a calf, and she was supposed to be a miniature Hereford, and that's what she turned out to be.
I'd say you got gypped then.
Yeah, she's just sort of attached now, just because
Is there anything in here right now?
Yeah, not out. There is 10.
Do I need to close this behind me?
No, you're fine. We just leave everything closed and nobody thinks. Raccoon there. That's a white albino raccoon. And there's a badger here. Yep,
Oh, there he is.
yep, that's my kid. And then there's woodchucks in there. And then the rest are all empty.
How many acres do you guys have out here?
I have no idea how many he has.
Okay.
I think it's over 100. It goes all the way over to M.
Oh,
Yeah, this is just like extra summer pasture and whatever.
the one right next to this, is that one an extra pasture as well,
Yeah,
or
that
do you?
hasn't been used in. It's one of those old deer from I don't know how many years ago. We
Okay.
used to raise deer.
What's the deal with all the goats? Shed
What dead goats?
in that shed.
I don't know. I haven't been in there. I just dump hay over the fence and make sure they have water.
Okay.
I haven't been in there.
Who's responsible for that?
I am.
Okay. There's about 40 Been there a while.
I don't go in there because the door freezes shut.
Okay, that gate does,
The
or
gate,
the door?
the gate and the door freeze shut. So we just get round bales,
Okay.
and I just run a hose and check their water every day, every other day, and dump a bale of hay over when they need it.
Okay.
I haven't been going in because everything's frozen shut.
Okay, what about, there's, back in here, there's I think it's a small goat enclosure. There's two, dead, probably baby goats.
Oh, I don't know. They might have gotten out of the pen
Okay,
when we brought them home
sure.
because they could fit through the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if they got in there and got stuck.
Yeah, they're, see that open fence?
Yeah.
They're around that corner.
Oh, they must have gotten out and gotten lost or something because I don't.
Okay.
Well, like I said, that pen, them gates, and that sliding door on the back side of the barn over there, all the doors freeze. They all freeze shut. So then I just take the skids through and I just dump. That's why the gates are, because I just dump the hay over
Okay,
the
so
side.
you dump the hay over the side.
Yeah.
They usually come out.
Yeah.
Do you usually keep a count on what's in there?
I
or-
don't mess with it because sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. You know, I just when I see the bale getting low,
Sure.
you know, it's not necessarily out. I see it getting, you know, like 3/4 down, half down. I'll just grab another bale and dump it in.
One of your goats is right here.
Because what I do is I go around the outside. I go around way around the outside and I'll take a bucket of grain. And I throw the bucket of grain through the fence. And then I come over here and I dump it. Because I dump it right there all the time. So I don't, if you got covered up with snow and ice or
You know, some of them, especially in the shed, look like they've been down a while.
yeah, like I said, these gates have been froze shut.
Okay.
And I you know, it's too hard to go in with one person.
Are you
So,
the only person?
no, I have, so my mom
themselves, are they insured?
No.
Just the structure?
No.
You're an adjuster with State Farm, right? I mean, you're the, pardon me?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. All right, so none of the animals out here are insured?
I don't think it's on the best pages.
Okay, it's just the structure itself? Okay, all right. That's fine. What are your plans with the structure?
In regards to, I mean, I think it could be a total of a big
Are you guys planning on knocking it down or doing anything?
That's what, obviously, I'm sure that, they're going to obtain bids on to do so. I mean,
Okay.
it's safe, obviously.
Yeah, I know Donna talked to somebody about tearing it down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You guys don't have plans coming in right away?
No, actually, at this point, looking up the suspicious activity that they would probably go causing.
Yeah.
Us being third party to Homestead, we're getting direction if there's a particular fire investigator like Jeff Kubik or
Yes.
John Van Ost or something.
Sure,
Somebody like that to do just that.
I understand. Okay,
Absolutely.
excellent. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You guys need to talk to my mom yet, or?
Yeah, I might want to talk to her briefly. We're just going to take a look at the monkeys here. And then, Gretchen, besides this, animals on
There's some cats here, and I gotta find that today. There's house cats and mice right here.
We're just bringing up on the boss.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Come back.
No, I'll show you whatever you want. Mine. I just bought it.
I like this. Gotta get some plates on this puppy. Oh, there's your temper.
I literally just bought it.
And I even like the color. I've got some kittens that aren't outside yet. Hi. These are little music children. Yes. Right? I noticed there was a tortoise out there that,
That's an old one that they had put out there to try and
okay,
just decompose and then save the shell.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. Some birds. It's nice and toasty in here.
Yep. Gotta keep her warm.
Yeah.
Is it safe to go over here?
Yep, absolutely. They won't bite you, I promise. My cats may, no. No, they're in the process of selling it, I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Jesus.
You know,
I talked to one of the attorneys this morning, so, just to let them know what
Yeah.
talk to them about the fire and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And they said they were already aware,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, Donna texted, one of them last night and let them know,
Sure.
but. Okay, the key in here is stay in the middle.
Oh, yeah, throw stuff at us?
Oh, they may grab you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, we don't want
that's,
that.
sounds great.
I can leave if you want.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good idea.
Hi. How's it going, kid? Okay, just to note, there's nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, I know.
She's in heat. Okay, well, the deputy asked last
Oh,
night.
no. Oh, did they walk through last night?
Yeah, they came, one of the girls came with me, because we wanted to double check that everybody was okay in here.
Okay,
And so she came with me,
okay.
and she says,
Sure.
what's, I know you're protecting me. Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
That's my kid.
Yeah.
I
see
raised
that.
him from 10 hours old, and he's now 6, right? Okay, I gotta go. So, yeah, so she came and she's like, well, what's wrong? I said, nothing, she's just in heat.
I get it.
Is this a sloth?
Yep.
No.
I'm almost. I just had a baby monkey born on Saturday.
Just,
Don't get too close on either side. The one on the left is worse than the one on the right.
alright. I'm satisfied.
No.
This way?
Yeah, there's some over here. Some kids. I know. I didn't feed you yet. Nobody's here got fed yet. You're just gonna have to wait. We've got people coming to pick stuff up today, so I had to do chores yet because they transferred my own.
Sure.
Okay.
Bear asked what that is.
They're called binge rump. And they're a strange creature from Southeast Asia.
These, are these animals that they think the COVID-19 transferred from with bats?
I think so. Not to my knowledge. Yeah. He's more of a yeller than a doer.
This one looks like a chupacabra. Oh. You don't know what that is?
I know what I choose.
All right.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Mom.
I can never be a zookeeper.
25 years I've been doing it.
I know you have. I know I.
These are my kids.
John, is there anything fire-wise in that building you need to take pictures of?
Can if I can find that pig again, can I have one of you guys put it out of its misery?
Do you really want us to put it down?
It's bad. It's all burned. Oh, it's over by the car. It's all burned.
Well, is there anything you guys typically do to put things down? Or? We usually, our boss isn't real keen on that.
Okay. Well, I know they did a couple last night because they were.
Oh, the deputies did?
Yeah, they were suffering last night. One of the firemen came and asked if we had a gun to put them out. He said they're just gonna suffer. He said they're breathing, but they're not gonna make it.
I'll probably call my boss here.
Okay, thank you.
So you don't live on site, correct?
I do.
Oh, do you? Okay. So last night, as far as what you remember, anything specific or?
No, so with Gene being sick, I've been sleeping on the couch because sometimes he gets up in the middle of the night.
Okay.
He can't sleep.
Sure.
And then he'll come out in the living room and he'll sleep in the chair for an hour or two, and then he'll get up and he'll move over to they have a pull-out bed set up in the living room, pull-out couch. And
Okay.
he'll go to the bed, and then, he'll just kind of bop around. So I've been sleeping on the couch so that Donna, if she brings him out from the bedroom at least, she can get some sleep.
Okay.
Because he can't get up and down out of the chairs and stuff by himself. He's got to have help. He can't hardly even walk by himself.
Okay.
So I was asleep on the couch, and Donna came. So I was laying there, and it was about 10:30, and I could hear cats fighting on the driveway, and the dog started barking. We've got 4 Shih Tzus, so I got up, threw my boots on, came outside, chased the cats away so the dogs would shut up. Donna had come out by the time I came in. She said, "Well, what's going on? The dogs are going crazy." I said, I took care of it. No big deal. It was just the cats. And then I thought, well, as long as I got my boots on, I might as well take the dogs outside. So I came outside. I mean, we were way up here. They were peeing on the hay bale
Sure.
and whatever. Didn't see anything, hear anything, smell anything. I brought the dogs in the house and crashed. And the next thing I knew, Donna came running out of the bedroom. There's a fire, there's a fire, there's a fire.
Okay.
And I hopped up and I said, holy shit, and I went and grabbed the phone and she's like, call 911, and I went and grabbed the phone and called 911.
Okay.
When you came out here right away, where did you see the fire?
When I got up, the whole thing was orange. The whole thing was engulfed. It was like a giant fireball.
So was there flames coming out of the roof?
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Coming outside?
I could see, so from that living room window, I could see the front. It was just a big orange fireball.
What time was that at?
I think it was a little after 12.
Okay.
When
Do
Donna,
you have your phone on you?
huh?
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can you look at your call log and tell me when you called 911?
I called from the house.
Okay.
I never even thought to grab my cell phone.
That's okay.
Yeah, I called from the house phone. It was
And-
sort of like I stood up and there's a fire and I just
Sure.
ran to grab the first phone. You're not exactly thinking clearly. It's
No,
all of a
no,
sudden
I
there's a
understand.
barn on fire.
I get it. Was there power in here?
Yeah,
Where was there power? Was there power up above here?
yeah, there was lights up there.
Nothing was on though.
Nothing was on. I mean, those.
I'd presume you probably had heaters going for
No,
water. Things like
uh-uh.
that.
No, all the waters in the barn were just changed every day, or if it wasn't real cold, you just, knock the ice loose and scoop the ice out if it was really
Right,
icy.
because the animals keep it warm enough.
Yeah, so we didn't have any heaters. The lights were only on. There was one set of lights down the bottom of the barn that were on a timer.
Okay.
So they would come on at like 6 or 7 in the morning and go off at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then there was another set of lights that I would turn on when I would go to feed. And as soon as I walked out of the building, you flip the light switch off.
So at night, what would be running in here?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
And I believe you told the deputies, but what kind of animals were actually up in the barn itself?
Nothing was upstairs.
Okay. What about downstairs?
Downstairs there was antelope, bobcats, so black buck antelope, nilgai antelope, bobcats,
This is
goats
your
and
list now?
sheep, cows,
Could I take a picture of that just so I
snow
don't have to write
geese,
that all down? This is the list of
chickens,
animals that
sandhill cranes, some sheep, goats.
And this is just the
Okay.
name of the insurance guy that I called. I actually called him at 2:30 last night because he said you need to contact your insurance agent. So at 2:30 in the morning, I'm calling him, leaving a message. And then he called right at 8 o'clock this morning, and that's why the insurance guy is out here. And the other thing is, almost all of these were sold being picked up.
Do you guys ever keep animals up top?
No,
No.
Okay. What is
No.
normally stored up there?
hay,
Just hay?
hay,
Hay,
straw, extra cages,
cages.
crates.
Were
Okay.
you in the process of selling a lot of the animals?
We were, because of my husband's cancer that we came down with, that was, may last 2 months, it may last up to a year, I do not know, so we're not euthanasia. So, yes, I was going to dispose of some of them. And it was just kind of funny that we were gonna do that.
And you said you had buyers lined up. Coming today.
Yeah, they're coming today.
Yeah. And they were taking the animals, the nilgais and I don't remember what else.
Black
What about
buck,
other
black
hills.
ones.
You have animals in other locations, right?
Oh, it's a zoo.
Just at the zoo.
Yeah.
Giraffe is there.
Anything else? So like we leased to Oshkosh, but only for the summer.
Oshkosh Zoo.
I'm just worried if this was somebody doing
I
this,
know.
where else should we be
I know.
watching?
Out at the zoo.
Out at the zoo.
Just the zoo,
Yep.
no other location?
Yep.
There's
No.
that.
Well, right, but here in
Yeah. And I know last night the sheriff's department, I think 3 different officers went by there. My son, he went by there a couple of times and watched, but yeah.
You guys don't have any cameras on site here, correct?
We don't.
Okay.
That we should have. We did.
Have you had, I understand that you guys have gotten threats and different things along the lines. Have you guys had anybody recently as far as trespassing issues or anything? Okay.
Do you mind if I just take a walk past you there just to make sure I don't see anything on it? Somebody walked in.
Have you guys ever had like any teenagers or anybody like that that comes by the property that knows like what you guys store here?
One time at the zoo we did, and it was from Hortonville, and what do you call the officer that's at the school, we found out about it. and
Brian Barr.
He talked to them, and they never did, but we'd not really had that here. We did have a kangaroo stolen from here, from a baby,
Okay.
and that was when
Officer Fitzpatrick
he
came
knew
out.
about it. that driveway that goes down, and our son, older son, used to live over there, and you could drive in this driveway and go right out way over there.
Okay.
And so we're thinking that's what happened. They came in here and probably went out that driveway. We're in the house. You're never ever gonna see.
So you think somebody would have actually driven up here?
Oh no, that was when they sold the camper.
Oh, okay.
Not
We
last-
think
oh,
we
no,
think they
no,
came in the back driveway.
not last night. No.
Where is the back driveway? Oh. No, you're good.
Mind if you guys see my car and just talk a little
She was saying a back driveway. Is it just?
bit? We can walk back.
Yeah, sure.
You want to show 'em, Bob?
Yeah, I can show
Anything whatsoever out of place or odd or anything that you guys have noticed? I'm sure you've had a lot going on here, but
Well, I'm not here all the time. I'm just here with my dad. Like, I don't know if my dad's got cancer or whatever.
Yep,
We're-
sure.
So we've been back and forth here or whatever. But I left at 9 o'clock last night. I didn't see nothing, nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm assuming are these from fire trucks, or do you guys drive back here?
No, but I
Okay.
think I'm in a fire truck.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't, but that was at 9 o'clock. This all happened, I think, around midnight or something.
Sure.
I don't know, one of your officers called me. It was in by my dad, and then they called me, and I talked to him. My dad called, and then she was standing next to him, and she told me what was going on. So that's the only reason I knew about it. And I didn't come out here till this morning. So.
Okay. What does your gut tell you? You can answer.
Yeah. Good. I'm with one of the officers right now. So now I'll call you back. I'm with one of the officers right now. My dad.
Oh, sorry.
He can't come out. He can't do it. He
Sure.
feels really bad.
Oh, I'm
wants-
sure.
he
Probably
wants to
feels
do it all this
helpless.
stuff. And
Yeah.
he's 81 years old, and this is his life.
Yeah. No, is there anything like what does your gut tell you happened or might have happened?
I really don't want to speculate.
Sure.
I mean, but I know that we've had them, them threatening phone calls from the
Yeah.
LFS, and I went with my dad 5-10 years ago. We went down to Oklahoma and picked up a white tiger. They had a place burned down. They had an alligator pen that burned down there. We were getting them threatening phone calls. I think Mom still has them at the zoo. I think if you guys need to listen to them, you're more than welcome to.
Sure.
So I don't know if it's something like that, but it just.
Are you talking about the new Tiger King guy? Is that the place that you went out to?
Probably. I
You
think
heard-
it was. It
oh,
was,
there's
it
a
was
new-
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yeah, he runs a big tiger preserve or something
Yeah,
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had I think they had an alligator pen that was then they burned down, and they said it was PETA that did it,
Mm-hmm.
and they had proof of it, but nobody would go after them because they're such a powerful
Sure.
deal, and they've been after us for a couple of years, here, and it's just.
Is there any, and again, our job is to just try to explore every option or possibility. I mean, is there any part of you that feels that this could have just been a freak accident, or you don't really?
I mean, I feel it could have been a freak accident to a point, but like I said, and I didn't know what power was in there,
Okay.
so I really can't
Yeah.
tell you that for sure. But from when talking to my dad and talking to them, that there's no power there, so it's like, well, if Gretchen talked to Deagles,
Sure.
I guess, or, that's how I know him as Deagles, so I apologize. I don't mean.
No, that's
whatever.
fine.
And that's what they told her. Well, I don't know if she's telling the full story or what. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just, I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of one of those things. I guess it happens. We got told on Saturday that he's got it under a year to live. That's a shock to the family already. Now this happens, and they, I mean, if that got out that to PETA that they were moving these animals, I don't put it past them to come burn it down. I really don't.
Okay. So this is the
This is
driveway.
the driveway that goes, and then my brother used to live next door here.
Okay.
So that's an open field, and their driveway's right there.
Okay.
So this actually connected to it, but it hasn't been used for a couple
So there's
years
a
now.
driveway that
There's
comes
a
back all the way
driveway-
back here.
Well, it comes down and goes to that house that's back there.
Okay. But nobody lives there now.
Yep, they live in that house.
Oh, okay.
But my brother don't live there anymore.
Okay.
He
Just somebody
goes-
random.
So there's a pond. You can kind of barely see the pond right there.
Okay.
So where this goes, this kind of branches off, I believe, to the left there a little bit, and
Okay.
it goes to that driveway, so they can drive out the driveway.
Okay.
So if you're in the house there, you're never going to really see anybody here, but
And is
Somebody-
this gate
somebody-
locked?
the gate's locked. But I mean, you can walk right around the side of it.
Okay.
You know.
Tough. Oh, obviously we
I don't
gotta.
want- and I don't want to keep. I didn't want to come by you guys, and then that pig walked out there, and that's when I said, hey, can you?
No, I understand. I think Sergeant Fitzpatrick is checking right now to see how our boss feels about that. Obviously, we don't like to see animals in distress or suffering,
Right.
but
No, and that's the thing. I mean, otherwise, I think the vet's coming here today at some point. So,
okay,
so I'm not 100% positive on, what he would do.
sure.
I'm assuming he'll put it down.
Yeah, and
If that's the
if
case.
if that is your wishes as far as
Well-
potentially having us do it, I mean that's our boss will answer for that
Well,
and
I
see.
guess from what I was told, they shot some of the other pigs last night, and then they did the camel.
Sure.
So
Where was the camel?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you'd have to ask Gretchen or my mom.
Okay.
They would know.
And you don't live here also, do you? Okay. So how did you find out about all this?
Well, like I said, they called me, and then that
Right away last night?
right away last night.
Okay.
So, I mean, I was sleeping. They woke me up out of dead sleep because it's like first thing you see is like some of my dad's got that. They don't know how long he's gonna live. They said
Yeah.
so. It's like phone rings and
You're
first
thinking
thing that goes
something,
through your mind.
sure. Yeah.
Never would have thought the barn was on fire.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, so that's kind of what it was. So then they called me, and she got on the phone with me, and I apologize. I didn't get the name because I don't remember it. But
sure.
so she called me, and that's when she said, well, just it's probably a total loss, and none of the animals are gonna make it.
Okay.
It's like, I remember saying to her, "You gotta be shitting me," and it's like I probably should have said like that, but at that time at night,
Yeah.
you don't really think about that.
Oh, that's understandable.
But then she asked me what the insurance does. Can you just come out here? And it's like, I'll come out. And I said, I don't know a whole bunch, but just to make sure that they look at all the stuff and all the buildings.
Do you know how? Has there ever been anything other than the kangaroo being stolen? Has there been anything that happens here? Do a lot of people know that this is even out here or what this is?
They do because of the PETA and the TV.
Okay.
See, if you go on the PETA's website, PETA's got the addresses here, and they've got the addresses at the zoo on there.
Okay.
On their website. And I think Mom even has a flyer that somebody sent her, and of course that's all these, threatening. She's crying also, it's gonna make me cry, so. But, threatening, they sent her this flyer that PETA was sending out to all these people looking for money to fight our zoo.
Okay.
And then of course, it's, send us the money. Well, they sent it to her, and that's one of the people that called her, and,
And there was a current lawsuit that was going on right now. Is that correct, or is that
they were suing us to try to get the animals.
okay?
So that's kind of where it came down to the point, with him doing whatever else, they were just going to sell the animals and close the zoo down and get done with it.
Okay. What do you guys keep in this shed down here?
I don't know. I think Mom said there were some birds.
Oh.
I'm probably not the right guy to
Oh,
ask
no,
what
no,
goes on
that's-
here,
that's
so it's
perfectly
like,
fine.
I come here and I can do his maintenance on his vehicles, and I can do the other stuff. The animals are not my...
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
completely
know.
understandable.
So,
I think
I
for
think she said they had some birds and stuff in there. But I
Okay.
don't think there was anything in there at this point.
oh no, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I think I see my partner back over there.
Yep.
I'm going to touch base with him. Then we'll be right back with you guys. Okay?
Thank you.
Hi, John. What's up? Okay. Okay. I'm right behind you. But all right. Oh God. see where it
Right.
ends?
Not yet. I haven't followed it that way. I didn't want to muck it up. But there was a set of true impressions I took pictures of that came through there, but they stopped by this debris pile and turned around and went back.
Okay.
They looked, like a heavy boot, like a firefighter, but I snapped photos of them
Okay.
before we interrupted it, but I haven't followed these to the where inspection and where these go.
Curious to find out if anybody came out here, like if any of the animals for some reason got out this way and they're trying to wrangle them, or.
Probably help out somebody, but
All right, where do you see the next one? Because
right here is the last shoe print that I have, so I'm guessing he stepped
they
over
cut
this.
across here. Just so you know, I'm gonna cut through right here. There's no tracks right in front of me. All right.
Right here's a shoe impression.
Yeah, one there. Which way is it going?
Hard to tell, they slid. He stepped right here and slid. Watch the fence detail, see if you see any mud or anything.
Did you walk right through here, or did you come this way?
No, I went around the mile.
Because this looks packed. This looks packed down, like somebody was probably coming along the fence line. So maybe they cut through here.
Okay. Is there any decent foot impression?
No, because this is all just pushed down grass, but you can just tell that it's laid down. Like right through there. It's probably sturdy enough to where you're not getting mud impressions, but it's just packed down.
Yeah, just keep an eye on that fence and see if you see any mud or
Shooty, did you come right about here at all, or no?
yeah.
You were here? There's almost like a woman's shoe print over here. Did you hear me? We got decent impressions if need be. I've got quite a few over here too.
I photographed most of those.
Did you see some that were smaller, like almost like a woman's shoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you follow those down, they should go down and turn around at the pile and go back, but I did photograph them.
Okay.
It wasn't her statement that she hasn't come in here?
She hasn't gone in there.
It's hard to tell, but there's shoe prints over there that come this way.
I saw you open that gate. Did that look like that thing's been opened as far as like drag marks from the gate itself?
Hard to tell, but like just opening it a little bit isn't, I mean, you definitely can't open it all the way, but obviously enough for me to squeeze through.
Okay. I can't tell. Is that like a chute that goes out to that gate?
Yeah.
All right. I forget, were they coming in or going out? Can you see if there's anything like leading up to one of these doors? Can you follow those tracks at all or no?
So I'm trying right here is the last footprint I got.
Or I'd be curious to see if there's just anything around this door whatsoever going into any of these.
Hard to know whether it was the fire department, you know, somebody shows up and they can't get in the driveway and they run across the field.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. What is that? Do you guys know, I'm sure there was a lot going on last night, but even like this morning, did anybody end up going out and around like the gate area, or did you?
I did to get outside photos from that side, just
Okay.
a trip out right here and
Okay.
came back.
Okay. Did you go out towards the field at all whatsoever?
I probably went about 4 or 5 steps over to get a good corner shot.
Okay.
But it is almost all straight out along this fence line.
Okay. Anybody
Need a
else?
shoe pattern.
Oh, no.
That I'm aware of, unless the fire department did last night. I don't.
Do you know,
I wasn't here
would
like
Gretchen
those.
have gone?
I don't know, she's in the car with him.
She's the only one that has a key to this.
She had a key, I didn't have a key.
She's
to
the only one
this.
that has a key. It's been
I
locked,
had
and
one
she's
in
the
the
only one that
house
has a
and
key.
all of a sudden, I don't know it's gone and I don't know, she might have lost it and said, oh, well, this is the next one for Donna and, I mean, you know, everybody loses their keys. I lost my keys at Walmart.
When you said it was locked, like what do you guys normally lock up? Is the entire barn locked?
Yeah, the lower.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Just like that building is locked
Okay.
because the USDA demands that.
Okay.
They don't want people coming in. We had a kangaroo stolen from us and we got written up because we didn't have it locked.
Okay.
So now we make sure we.
So anywhere where animals are actually stored, at least in
Yeah,
this barn
unless
area?
it's- Unless it's,
Like
you
one
know,
of the-
the donkey or
Yeah.
the horse or whatever, yeah, that's.
But this entire building would have been basically
yeah,
locked
that
up.
one was locked, this one was locked.
What about like the field access ones, like from the back side of this, like all those exterior doors, are those locked?
I don't think those are locked,
Okay.
but to get in, but see, you can't, it'd be kinda hard to get in, cause that's all fenced in.
Sure.
So, you know, you'd have to climb over the fence to get in, so that's why the backs are locked, cause, you know, like in sometime, you know, you get nice weather in January and February, and animals that were in there, we could open them and they could end up going out.
Okay. Do you guys ever actually go out into that pasture, like out there? Does anybody?
We do,
Okay.
but I mean, not recently that I'm aware of, no.
When would you say?
Like you said.
I mean, Dad hasn't.
Oh, gosh,
Never you
no,
haven't
Dad,
either.
and I
Would
haven't
have
either,
been
no.
Gretchen and the other girl.
Yeah.
When do you, if you had to guess, when was the last time you think somebody would have gone into that pasture?
I don't know, I really would have to have you
You'd
ask
have to talk to
Gretchen, cause
Gretchen.
she's
Okay.
the one who goes, I and Jean, no, we haven't been back there,
Okay.
no.
Oh, we're just obviously
I
we don't know where the
I know,
firefighters
I
were and
know, I
everything, so
don't
we're
know,
just
I don't
trying to
either.
figure out what
Well, that's the other
shoe
thing,
prints
you
could have
know,
come from
yeah,
whoever.
Exactly. I don't know, and I can't tell you because I wasn't here.
Sure.
So I didn't.
No. And I don't, you know, I was in the house with my husband and,
Mhm.
and we didn't want people coming in because of his condition.
Yep.
And doctor said don't have people coming in. So they were all around in here and I know they were down there, but I don't know how far they went. I don't even know if Gretchen would know how far they went. Maybe Chad Deagle would know, being that he was here and kind of in command, that he would know if people went down there.
Do you guys? This may be you probably don't remember, but as far as the road wise, do you remember seeing any like fire trucks that would have parked along the road or anything like that out there?
I don't
Well, it's the
remember.
volunteers. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know if they're pickup trucks and stuff. Because you said there were two
Oh,
guys
yeah.
that ran it in a road,
Yeah,
and you said there was a guy that ran up here
yeah.
in a red shirt. And
Yeah,
then
in
he
a
went
red
back.
shirt, and I was kind of thinking, oh my God, what is this guy in the red shirt doing?
Sure.
Because the fire department wasn't here yet, and he didn't have a
Best right?
vest or whatever on, and I thought, oh my God. Then at that time, then I saw one of the firemen coming, and I'm like, oh, the firemen are here, but the truck wasn't here yet. But I think it's the neighbor down the road.
Volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, and so he was here within minutes because he's only like 3 blocks away.
Did he pull right in the driveway?
Did he? No. I think they were waiting because they were waiting for the water truck to come.
Did you see where he was parked?
No, I didn't, because if you see, with all the trees, you really can't see. And I don't know what to do with this pig. He's burnt. The vet is coming, but I feel so bad.
Surprisingly, he doesn't look too bad considering.
I mean, pigs have pretty
Thick, yeah.
pretty tough
Do
skin.
they really?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's painful, but there's a chance. I guess I'd be curious to see what the
He's
vet
not
says.
squealing or nothing either.
That's what
though,
I
so
was
it's
thinking.
like-
If he's not making a lot of noise,
It's
it's not like he's droning
And
every
it
single.
might
Yeah.
be that
Step
guy.
or
There's a
whatever,
guy
too,
here to
yeah.
pick up some animals.
There's somebody here to pick up animals.
Yeah, what happened is because of my husband's recent
Diagnosis.
diagnosis,
Sure.
he has either
Is
2
the vet
months.
coming for him?
We have a vet coming.
I don't know. I think so.
2 months to maybe a year at the very
I think
most.
so, Gretchen.
Maybe 2 months. I don't know. So we decided to close down the zoo.
Mhm.
So we've got all the animals. So I had a friend of ours who went on the internet and was posting things for sale.
Mhm.
And I have 2 people, one coming from Texas, one coming from New York. The April the giraffe. Do you remember everybody watched April the giraffe?
I don't, but
Everybody was watching her to have her baby. So
Okay.
anyways, they are coming from New York, and I think he's at the zoo right now, and he is picking up some animals there, and then I have someone coming from Texas
okay.
to pick up some animals. And that's what is so funny is they were going to pick them up today, and the fires last night.
Yeah.
It just
Coincidence.
I'm sorry, it
Yeah.
just
Could
doesn't.
get him in the shed or something, or
I don't know.
water for her.
I just, Gretchen had them down over there. I just,
Is he just normally caged or in the pasture?
he
Is that what
was,
comes-
all of a sudden he came out of the barn. Everybody,
Here,
when you
went
guys
around
got
back.
here, he
Yeah,
just
she
came out of the barn.
Came out.
Right,
Yeah.
right here.
Oh,
right
really?
out there.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know if it.
I know
was-
last night,
Spooked a little bit
I
or
had
what?
them come in and ask me if we had a gun. They were gonna shoot some of the pigs. They said they're not gonna make it. There was a camel. I think they shot the camel because they were just suffering.
Sure.
And I don't know.
You won't go on the road.
I don't know.
Hopefully not. Shoe 'em any. Well, Donnie, you have anything else for me?
I don't have anything.
I can let you know. Let me know. Keep me
Okay.
posted. I'll let you know on the fire investigation.
Okay, that would be good. That would be great. Thank you so much. I hope so. Worse.
We should hopefully have some more information from you. Obviously, Sergeant Fitzpatrick, he's kind of heading this, so hopefully once he's done, we'll kind of have some more of an idea. He and I were just kind of looking around again just to see if there's anything that looked like it might have been out of place or anything like that. So.
And he is going to be talking to, I don't know who it is, but he's going to try to have a, I don't know, fire marshal or something come in and look. It's just, I guess I would like to know if there was an accelerator used or what it was.
Mhm.
Maybe it was just something freaky. It's just so funny.
No,
It's just
that's
so
understandable.
suspicious.
And we have to, I believe we've been in contact with the Dale Fire Department
Okay.
to hopefully.
Sheriff Eagle.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the way things work is they conduct their investigation, and it sounded like he was going to try to get somebody, a fire investigator, over here.
Oh, he was too. Okay.
I think that was my understanding. We obviously, there are law enforcement fire investigators, but that's something that we have to first be advised by the fire department that
Okay.
there's something that looks out of place.
Okay.
So hopefully we can find out more. I mean, I hate to say it, I doing this job, I don't necessarily believe in coincidences.
You don't.
So I agree with you that it just seems odd right around this time.
I know, it just- it
But
really
there also
does.
are times. I mean, there
I
there
know.
could be a possibility
I
this
know.
was just an accident. But I, obviously doing this job, I usually don't necessarily believe in that. But
Yeah, I agree.
so we just hope that we can find some answers for you,
That
so
would be good.
you can have some closure.
I think I'm gonna go
Yep.
back in and see how my-
Absolutely, go and check on him.
I think he wanted to.
Yep, we can have somebody go and get you
Okay.
if and when he wants to
I
talk.
can't have you come in the house.
No, I won't.
Oh, okay.
We'll have Gretchen or somebody go and get you if that's the case. Okay.
That'd be good, thank you.
Yep.
I put some like a twine around her to see if I can get her to walk, but she's all burned underneath there, and all I'm gonna do is irritate her more.
Yeah.
Keep her in the yard till a vet can get here. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Its eyes are all. It's got burns around its eyes.
Like I said, it looks better than I expected. What's the hanging from underneath it? No, never mind. I think that was just something dragging before.
So what did you guys find back there by the monkey? Must have been something pretty